Good morning, guys, and welcome on into another episode of Picks on Net, NHL Picks and Predictions. I'm your host, Terry Edelman, at T Picks, over on X, ready to break down the Saturday slate. 13 games on the slate today. Definitely some spots that I'm liking on today's slate. And things are going really well right now. The last 4 days on picks and parlays. I'm the number one capper overall, the number one capper in the NHL. Things are just going very well right now. So if you're interested in premium plays, available at picksandparlays.net. But today's Saturday, so you guys know what that means. If you become a member on the YouTube channel, $4.99 a month, you get my entire Saturday betting card for free. I'll post that right after the show is done. So you'll get my entire Saturday betting card for free if you become a member of the YouTube channel, $4.99 a month. And you get my card every Saturday, full betting card posted on the channel to members only. But otherwise, if you're looking for premium plays at Picks and Parlays, I would grab a 3-day or 7-day package, maybe starting tomorrow. And then that's the best deals on the site right now. But we're going to jump into taking a look at what happened yesterday. And unfortunately, the draw lost in Vegas and Colorado. Very small sprinkle on the draw there for me. I was hoping to get that one, but Makar with the empty net screwed Vegas's chances at tying that game. But the game I really liked, I had 5 plays on this game, 3 plays I gave out on the show, and 2 premium props over on Picks and Parlays. And Alex DeBrincat anytime goal, a nice winner. He scored now in 4 consecutive games. And one of my premium plays was Lucas Raymond assist, which cashed on this goal as well. And it's funny, my assist props, Leo Carlsson, Troy Terry, and Lucas Raymond all scored early in the game. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, all my guys I have for assists are scoring. DeBrincat, who I had obviously here for a goal, he assisted on an early goal as well. So I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's doing everything, the other thing that they're supposed to be doing. But DeBrincat got a goal, Raymond got an assist. Only loser on the show yesterday was Cutter Gauthier anytime goal plus 190. He definitely had some chances. Was definitely shooting the puck as he does, but was not able to score one. He did get an assist or 2 assists, but unfortunately no goals. And Leo Carlsson over half an assist plus 128 cashed, as did Troy Terry over half an assist, which I believe I had at plus 120. Carlsson and Terry continue rolling on. They're both very hot players right now. And plus money for his assist prop, which he's been racking up the assists, was a nice winner there. So overall on the show, 2-1. Overall in all sports for me yesterday, 4-2, and 4-1 in the NHL. I'm red hot in the NHL right now. Hoping to keep it going now that we've entered a new month, November. But we will jump into the chat, see what people are thinking. Terry. Hey, Boog, how's it going? Terry is absent like the Blue Jays offense. Hey now. I was a couple minutes late. It's Saturday. Got to give me a break here. Hey, Terry. Hey, Timothy. How's it going? What's up, Terry? I smashed the like. Thank you, Richie. Everybody be like Richie. Hit that like button. Hit it. But we're going to jump into today's slate because we've got 13 games going on. 1 game starting in just under 2 hours. So we will, of course, start with that one. Carolina Hurricanes and the Boston Bruins. The Canes minus 190, road favorites, and the Bruins plus 160, home dogs, and a total of 6.5 here in this game, in the first game of the day. Carolina 3-1 in the last 4 meetings between these teams, and we've really seen a lot of unders, surprisingly, from these two. 1 over, 4 unders, 1 game finished with 6 goals. in the most recent meeting. So for a total 6.5, 5 of the last 6 have actually gone under 6.5 between these teams. But if you look at how these teams are playing right now, Carolina 6-2 win against the Islanders in their last game, which was following a 6-3 loss to Vegas. 3-2 loss before that against Dallas, but Dallas is a under team right now. And then a 5-4 shootout win against Colorado. So Carolina's soared over in 3 of their last 4 games. And the Bruins, 4-3 overtime win against Buffalo, 5-2 win against the Islanders, 7-2 loss to Ottawa, 3-2 win against Colorado, and a 7-5 loss to Anaheim. So both of these teams, while they've trended towards the under in the past, they're both trending towards the over right now. So I would lean a little bit with the over, but at 6.5 here, I'm not going to take it, especially in the early game. There's other overs I like a lot more on this slate. But you guys would know what we're doing here. Give me Morgan Geekie. Anytime goal plus 200. Geekie is trying to make it 7 in a row. He's scored in 6 consecutive games, leads the team with 9 goals so far this year. And his last 2 games against Carolina, he has 3 goals, scoring in both games. He just has the hot stick right now. And plus 200, we're going right back to him here at home. The Bruins have played better at home this year. Carolina is allowing goals, around 3 goals per game on average. So we'll take Morgan Geekie to score again here in this game. Point props. Jackson Blake, 4 games in a row, minus 104. Stankoven, back-to-back games, plus 120. Svechnikov, is he finally starting to heat up? Back-to-back games, minus 110 with a point. And then Pastrnak over 1.5 points in back-to-back games, plus 153. Goal props, of course, Geeky. But other guys in streaks, Pastrnak has scored in back-to-back games, plus 125. Logan Stankoven has scored in back-to-back games in 3 of his last 5. He's plus 320. Jordan Martinook has scored in back-to-back games. He's plus 600 for the Hurricanes. And Svechnikov, Andrei Svechnikov, has scored in back-to-back games, plus 240 here in this one. Pastrnak, Geeky, and Zacha, all back-to-back games with the power play point. They're getting their offense in the power play. And then when it comes to assists, Nikolai Ehlers, an assist in 4 of his last 5 games, plus 135. Pastrnak, an assist in 4 of his last 5 games, minus 125. And Pavel Zacha, an assist in back-to-back games, plus 143 on today's slate in the first game here. What's up, Terry? I lightly pressed the like button. Oh, thank you, Jay Stone. Thank you, Jay Stone. I appreciate that. Now it still works, and you did it with precise precision. There you go. I'm from Seattle, new to hockey. What an amazing sport! Awesome. You guys have the Kraken over there. A team that I'm a bit higher on than some people, but hockey's great. Hockey's great. Chisman became a member, channel membership. Thank you so much. You'll get my full betting card at the end of the show, which I post on a post to all YouTube members. So check the post section. Auto Geeky, and yeah. I will jump off streaks at certain times in certain situations, as I did with the Islanders over yesterday, but not in this situation. No, going right back to Geeky here. Canes team total over 3.5. Canes have scored 4 goals or more in all 7 wins, and the Bruins have given up 4 goals or more in 6 of 7 losses. There you go. So if you like the Canes, you're going to want to take them minus. You're going to want to take them the team total for sure. Akusta-Donov, anytime goal, plus 470. Center's top line and power play number 2. Yeah, I saw he got moved up to the top line. Former Wild player. I just joined for $4.99. Terry, you're the best. Thank you, Chizman. Where do you see the picks? The post section. Go to the post section. Or if you click on the member section, you might see it there as well on the main page. Thanks. No problem. No problem. Thanks for becoming a member. But we will continue on along with our next game, which is the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I forgot goalies in the last game, but it's okay. No goalies confirmed, so you didn't miss anything there. And this one, again, no goalies confirmed. Tristan Jarry unconfirmed. Eric Comrie unconfirmed for the Winnipeg Jets. And both goalies have, these are the two that start, have pretty similar numbers. Jarry, 5-1 in the year, 2.35 goals against average, 923 save percentage. Eric Comrie, 2-0 with a 2.5 goals against average and a 926 save percentage so far this season. And when I look at this one here, I like the value of Pittsburgh at plus 150, but I don't know if they get the job done in this one. I think the Penguins fall short, most likely in probably a close game here. The Jets 4-1 in the last 5 meetings between the teams, and 7 of the last 8 have gone under 5.5. So we usually get very low scoring games when these two teams face each other. The Jets a big favorite here, but I think they're a big favorite for the right reasons. I think they get the job done here at home. So no side play. And then when it comes to props, lots of Pittsburgh props with value, but with such a heavy under history between these teams, it's keeping me off here in this game. But this should be a great game to watch. Point props with value, Anthony Mantha, 4 games in a row with a point, plus 132. No value there. We'll go to goals. Kyle Connor, back-to-back games with a goal. He was on an assist streak, but now he's starting to score again. Plus 130 for him to score. Gabriel Velarde, back-to-back games with a goal, plus 210 on that top line. And Vladislav Nemesnikov, back-to-back games with a goal for him, plus 400 on today's slate. Brian Rust has an assist in 3 games in a row and 4 of his last 5, plus 124. Josh Morrissey has an assist in 4 games in a row, minus 115. I do like the value, and if Pittsburgh was giving up more goals, I would be looking at Morrissey assist at minus 115. But the Penguins have been not allowing too many of their goals. Both goalies have actually played well. So ultimately, this is a game I'm staying off. Boog became a member as well. Thank you, Boog. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Mantha, anytime goal, and Rust, anytime goal. Malkin assists. Yeah, not a bad look, Richie. Rust has been more of a assist recently. And then Malkin, I don't know why I didn't mention him here. Why did I not mention him? Oh, I think I mentioned it. I don't know. But he has an assist in 4 or 5 games, plus 115. Leads the team in assists. So a good look there as well. Jarry is 5-2 with the 1.42 goals against average versus the Jets. There you go. I'm staying off. Under. I think the under 6. If somebody was saying, Terry, you have to give me a bet in this game, I think the under 6 would be the way I would go here in this one. But you guys know me, not much of an under guy, and with so many good games on the slate, this game will be a pass. Shockingly, though, this game is not a pass for me. I know. Am I a bit crazy? Well, we'll see. Calgary Flames and the Nashville Predators. The Flames, plus 105, road dogs. The Predators, minus 125, home favorites. And a total of 5.5 here in this one. And normally, this would be a game that I would be completely passing on. But both goalies unconfirmed right now. Dustin Wolf and UC Saros. 3.44 goals against average, 887 save percentage. Saros, 2.86 goals against average, 899 save percentage so far this season. Calgary, 3-1 in the last 4 meetings between these teams, and 2-2-2 to a total of 6. So for a total of 5.5, 4 of the last 6 games have gone over 5.5. For me here, when I looked at this one, pretty simple. Morgan Frost, over half a point, plus 105. Frost is the hottest player on the Flames right now. He has a point in 5 consecutive games for the Calgary Flames. He's on the top line. He's on the top power play. Kadri and Huberdeau also on that top line are producing offensively as well. So Frost is just having success right now. And the Nashville Predators, not a bad team to face. One of the bottom tier teams in the NHL this season. And Frost has points in back-to-back games against Nashville. So success against the Predators, a lot of success recently. We'll take him just to get a point. Goal, assist, doesn't matter. Plus 105 to get a point here in this game. As I mentioned, other players on streaks, Kadri and Huberdeau, no value with their point props as single plays. I would parlay them together or parlay them with Frost if you wanted. Nobody's really on any kind of goal streak. Nobody on a power play streak. Assist, Morgan Frost an assist in 4 of his last 5 games. Plus 185 for the assist. So if you wanted to go with the big plus money, you could do that. Jonathan Huberdeau has an assist in 3 games in a row. Plus 145 for him to get an assist here in this game. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks, Boog. Yeah, thanks, Boog. Tham. Yeah. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah. But next game that we are breaking down is the Colorado Avalanche and the San Jose Sharks. The Avs, minus 230, road favorites. The Sharks, plus 190, home dogs, and a total of 6.5 here in this game. Goalies here, Mackenzie Blackwood, confirmed for the Avalanche. So he will finally be making his first start of the season, and he was just fantastic for the Avs last year. 22, 12, and 3, 2.33 goals against average, and a 913 save percentage after being traded from San Jose. So facing his former team in his first start. Alex Nedeljkovic unconfirmed for the San Jose Sharks. And when we look at past history between these teams, it's extremely one-sided, which can be expected. Colorado, 16-1 in their last 17 games against the San Jose Sharks. The Avalanche, they play the Sharks, they win, except for one time in recent years. But it makes sense. The Avalanche, they are a Stanley Cup contender, while the Sharks have been a bottom tier team. And even before being one of the bottom 3 team, they were heading towards a rebuild before that anyway. So the Sharks looking to beat a team that they have not had success against. When it comes to the side and total here, I'm staying off. Don't really know what to expect from Blackwood in his first start. Previous games between these two teams with the total, 2 overs, 2 unders, 1 game finished with 6 goals. So for 6.5, 2 overs, 3 unders in the last 5 meetings. For me here, I'm going with Macklin Celebrini, over half an assist at plus 110 here in this one. Celebrini basically leads the team in everything right now. Points, goals, assists, power play points, and he's tied for the team lead in shots on goal. He has an assist in 5 consecutive games, multi-assist games during that stretch. He's just on fire right now for the Sharks. So if the Sharks are going to get some offense, I like Celebrini to be involved. He's been passing the puck to different guys. And the last game, a nice pass to Will Smith, who scored. So we'll go with Celebrini assist here, plus money in this game, which we've already cashed on. Last game, went with the goal. The previous game, didn't get it, but cashing the assist prop last game. Point props here, Celebrini and Eklund both on streaks. Eklund 5-game point streak, Celebrini 6-game point streak, but minus 130 for a point for Eklund, no value there. Minus 175 for Celebrini, definitely no value there. Tyler Toffoli, though, on that top line, has a point in 3 games in a row, minus 105. So there is a little bit of value on him. Goal streaks, Martin Natchez, back-to-back games with a goal, plus 160. Will Smith, back-to-back games with a goal, plus 320. Philip Kurashev, back-to-back games with a goal, plus 476 for the Sharks. And Alexander Wenberg, back-to-back games with a goal, plus 550 for San Jose. So some big plus money goal props here with guys on 2-game streaks in this one. Assist props, Macklin Celebrini, as I said, 5-game assist streak. Cale Makar, five games in a row as well, but minus 175. There's just no value there. Books aren't going to give you value with Makar assists, that's for sure. Philip Kurashev assists, 3 games in a row, plus 287. So there could be some value with him. Both Kurashev and Wenberg on goal streaks and assist streaks recently. So the last couple games, both of those guys have been producing a lot for San Jose. Flames, first period money line, plus 100. Calgary is 7-1-2 in the first period. And Nashville is 1-3-8 in the opening 20. All right. So if I want my Frost point, I might get it early. Sounds good, because I like nothing better than cashing plays in the first period and not having to sweat after that. Taves assist. Okay, for the Jets. Sounds good. How about Avalanche money line with the over 5.5 or plus 500? Or sorry, plus 100? Yeah, that's not a bad look. I would be really surprised if the Avs lose this game, but it is second night of a back-to-back. They did beat Vegas yesterday. Maybe they don't quite get up for the Sharks. Maybe they kind of don't take the Sharks seriously, but I think even if they do that of the first period and the first 2 periods, even if they don't take the Sharks seriously, they could come back in the third pretty easily if they get motivated. So yeah, I think the Avs win this one, and we should get goals. Sharks team total over 2.5 seems tempting. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what we're going to get from Blackwood. I don't know, but the Sharks are scoring goals recently. Let me bring it up here. Sharks recently, 5 goals in their last game, 3 goals in a loss against LA, 6 goals against the Wild, only 1 against the Devils, 6 goals against the Rangers. So yeah, the Sharks are scoring goals right now, for sure. Sharks team total over 2.5, minus 114, cashed in 6 of 8. As of going up 3 or more and 5 of 6. There you go. Natchez power play point and Makar power play point. Yeah, not a bad look. And Chisman loves it. He loves it. And yeah, those are great stats for the Sharks team total here. But on to our next game. Yes, I've skipped some games. Don't worry. We'll get to them at the rest of the games on the slate at the end of the show. But the Ottawa Senators and the Montreal Canadiens here. Ottawa plus 105. Road Dogs, the Habs, minus 125 home favorites. A total of 6.5 here in this game. And I love this game. I love the matchup here in this game. Bear with me for a second. Goaltenders, Linus Ullmark confirmed for Ottawa. 5-4-1 with a 3.36 goals against average and an 863 save percentage. And no, it's not Jakub Dobish. It's Samuel Montembeault in net for the Habs. 2-3 with a 3.81 goals against average and an 842 save percentage. Jakub Dobish has been pretty much close to perfect. He's won every start. Has a really good goals against average save percentage. But Montembeault, not so much. He has struggled. Give me the over 6.5 here, plus 100 in this game. For a couple reasons. Ottawa, they've gone over 6.5 in 4 games in a row. And if you look at recent games for Ottawa, 7-1, 7-2, 7-3, there's been some high-scoring games. They're averaging 3.58 goals per game while giving up 3.92. Montreal, they've gone over 6.5 in 3 games in a row. They're scoring 3.64 goals per game and 3 goals against. But Samuel Montembeault in net is one of the main reasons, too, why I like this game. He has struggled. Bear with me for a second. There we go. He has struggled giving up at least 3 goals in 4 of his 5 starts. And 4 of the 5 starts he has started have gone over 6.5. So games he's played in for Montreal have gone very high scoring. And 7 of the last 9 meetings between these two teams has gone over 6.5. So everything is pointing to the over. We're going to take the over. Over 6.5 here in this one. Taking a look at some player props here for this game. Bear with me for a second. Guys on point streaks. Lane Hudson, no value though, 5 games in a row. Batherson and Stützle, both 4 games in a row, no value with them. Jake Sanderson, a point in 4 games in a row, minus 115. So there could still be some value there with Sanderson. Slafkovsky, back-to-back games, minus 130. Not a lot of value there. Goal streaks, Yuri Slafkovsky, back-to-back games, plus 230. And Jake Sanderson has scored in back-to-back games, plus 575. Power play points, Nick Suzuki, back-to-back games, Yuri Slafkovsky, back-to-back games. Suzuki, plus 160. Slafkovsky, plus 300 when it comes to power play points. And then assist streaks, both Drake Batherson and Tim Stützle, both 4-game assist streaks, plus 127 and plus 121. And then Lane Hudson in a 4-game assist streak, but minus 154. The books are not giving you a good price with that, but that's expected here in this game. But we will continue on along and move on to our next one, which is the St. Louis Blues and the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Blues plus 120, road dogs. The Blue Jackets minus 140, home favorites, and a total of 6.5 here in this one. No one confirmed for St. Louis. I don't really think it matters. And Jack Reeves for Columbus, 2-3. 2.8 goals against average, 907 save percentage here in this game. Columbus has won 4 games in a row against the St. Louis Blues, and 6 of the last 8 games between these teams have gone over 6.5. We've seen high-scoring games between these two teams, who only face each other twice per year each season. Looking at the Jets, looking at the Jets. Looking at the Blues, let's look at they've lost 6 games in a row, but we'll look at their last 5. 7-4 loss to Utah, 6-4 loss to Detroit, 6-3 loss to Pittsburgh, 5-2 loss to Detroit, and a 4-3 shootout loss to Vancouver. So only allowing 4 goals against in their last game, well, technically 3, but with a shootout 4. Was an improvement in their last game. 4 to 7 goals the Blues have been giving up. They're just not playing well defensively at all, and they're not getting good goaltending from either Hofer or from Binnington. What have the Columbus Blue Jackets done? Well, they've won 5 of their last 6. Their four most recent wins: a 5-1 win against Dallas, a 5-4 shootout win against Pittsburgh, a 4-3 overtime win against Buffalo, and a 6-3 win against the Toronto Maple Leafs. What did you notice about what I just broke down? Well, St. Louis is giving up a crap ton of goals, and Columbus is scoring a crap ton of goals. Give me Columbus team total over 3.5, plus 100 here. High over history between these teams. Columbus is scoring. St. Louis is not playing defense, and whichever goalie is in net is not having success. So we'll take the Jackets team total over 3.5 here. In this one, I do think the over 6.5 is also a good look here as well. But I really like this team total. Point props with value: Dmitry Voronkov minus 125, so not a lot of value, but he has a point in 4 consecutive games, and all 4 games against St. Louis that he's played. Against St. Louis, 2 points, 1 point, 2 points, 1 point. Both home games, he had 2 points against the Blues. And 2 of those games he had goals, 2 of those games he had assists. So it's tough to really predict there what he's going to do. But he's had a lot of success against the Blues. P.S. Suter for the Blues, back-to-back games with a point, plus 150. And Marchenko, but there's no value there. Assist streaks, Kirill Marchenko right now. 4 of his last 5 games, he is an assist, plus 110. And Sean Monahan, 4 of his last 5 games, he is an assist, plus 110. But for me, I don't want to take Kirill Marchenko for an assist. It is plus 110. He's done in 4 or 5 games. But I know if I take Marchenko for an assist, he's going to score. He's a sniper. He's a goal scorer. Yes, he's assisting right now, but I just know that if I take his assist prop, he'll probably score a hat trick here in this game. So, but I'd be happy if he scores a hat trick in this game. That'll help me with this Columbus team total over in this game. Demidov assist. Yeah, he didn't do anything the last game, but we'll see. We'll see if he can bounce back in that one. But our next game, the Vancouver Canucks and the Minnesota Wild. The Canucks plus 135, road dogs. The Wild minus 160, home favorites, and a total of 6 here in this game. And, well, my thoughts right off the bat here in this game: why is the Wild minus 160 home favorites? I get it. The Canucks have a ton of injuries. They're coming in here. But this Wild have not shown that they should be minus 160 favorites against anybody this season. So when I look at this game, there's value with Vancouver. However, the Wild have played much better their last 2 games. While they haven't got the wins, they've also faced Winnipeg and Pittsburgh, 2 teams that they have just been unable to beat in recent years. That's a little bit different here with Vancouver. The Wild are 10-2 in the last 12 meetings between these 2 teams. 7 of the last 8 went under 5.5. The only game that didn't was a 10-7 win for the Wild at home. It had been all unders, and then all of a sudden that 10-7, and I was on the under. Oh, was I on the under in that game? I think I was on the under in that game. I can't remember, or I knew somebody. Sorry, I knew somebody that was on the under in that game. Yeah, I knew somebody. It wasn't me. I knew somebody, but a 10-7 win for the Wild there. 3 of the last 5 have gone to overtime. Like I said, the Wild have played better the last 2 games, so this is it. This is your bounce back spot. If not here, then when? Is my question. So I think the Wild win this game, but at minus 160, there's just absolutely no value here with Minnesota in this game. So Just no way for me to back them here. Looking at goalies, let's see if we have any. Philip Gustafson confirmed for the Wild. It's been a bad year. 2-6-1, 3.36 goals against average, 892 save percentage. No one yet announced for Vancouver. Most likely Thatcher Demko, 4-3 with a 2.17 goals against average and 926 save percentage. The value is definitely, the better goaltender has definitely been Thatcher Demko here. Looking at this game from a player prop perspective, that's probably the best way to go with this game. If you wanted the two hottest players, Marco Rossi, a point 4 games in a row, and Marcus Johansson, a point in 4 games in a row. Rossi minus 125, Johansson plus 115. Both guys on the top line with Kirill Kaprizov. That's where the offense has been coming recently for the Wild. Goal scoring props, Kaprizov has scored in back-to-back games, plus 110. And then assist streaks, Marco Rossi has an assist in 4 games in a row, plus 130. If I was playing something here in this game, it would be Marco Rossi over half an assist at plus 130. But ultimately going to pass here. I will be watching this game and rooting for the Wild this time because I'm not betting against them. So we'll see. We'll see if they can get back. The hilarious hat trick is so true. Yeah, that's exactly what will happen. Exactly what will happen. Cylinder anytime goal and Suter assist. All right. Hronik assist and point. All right. And Johansson, Terry. I know. Richie keeps telling me, and Johansson keeps producing. And I guess I shouldn't be upset about that because at least it's good that somebody's producing, but why him of all people? Why him? But final game I'm going to break down, and then we'll get to the final games on the slate, where I'll talk about the other ones. New Jersey Devils and the Los Angeles Kings. The Devils minus 115, road favorites. The Kings minus 105, home dogs, basically, and a total of 6 here in this one. And this is a really interesting game. So the Devils were basically unbeatable. And then they lost 2 games in a row heading into this one. And they have not been pretty losses either. The Devils losing 8-4 to the Colorado Avalanche and then 5-2 to the San Jose Sharks. So both games on this road trip so far have been losses and pretty bad losses. 3-goal loss isn't necessarily maybe usually that bad, but against the Sharks, that's bad. But the Devils 8-3 in the season, 3-3 on the road. The Kings now 5-3-4 on the season. A lot of overtime games for this Kings team. I was on the Red Wings money line in the Kings last game. Yes, I went to bed before the game finished. Apparently, LA scored in overtime, but the goal was taken away, and then Detroit ended up winning in a shootout. So close to a loss, but I got that win there. Here in this one, the Kings, great on the road, but 0-2-2 at home. They just can't seem to win on home ice. The Kings have had success, though, against the Devils, 3-1 in the last 4 meetings. No overs, 3 unders. 1 game was a push with 6 goals. I want to bet the Devils in this game. I'm very close to betting the Devils in this game. I've had success fading this Kings team this year, and they're just not playing well at home. That's just the case so far. And last year was completely different. They were great at home, but horrible on the road. This year they've been excellent on the road, but struggling at home. I like this price for the Devils at minus 115 after their last 2 games. I think they bounce back here. I've not pulled the trigger on it, but being a late game, I'll see how the rest of the slate goes. And most likely we'll end up getting to the Devils here. I think this is a good spot for them to bounce back here in this game. Looking at player props here, guys on streaks. Okay, I was in the assist section. I thought I was in the point section, and it said minus 108 for half a point for Hughes. I was going to be like, what? But yeah, that's wrong. The guys in streaks that have some value. Alex Laferriere for the Kings, a point in 3 games in a row, 4 of his last 5. He's plus 140. Dawson Mercer has a point in back-to-back games in 4 of his last 5. He's plus 116. Kempe, 7-game point streak, no value, but a good parlay piece. And Jack Hughes, a 4-game point streak, no value, but a good parlay piece. Goal scoring props. Corey Perry, Scory Perry, has had a lot of success with the Kings to start his season with the Kings. He scored in 4 of his last 5 games, back-to-back games. He's plus 380 to score in this game. There's lots of value with Perry, especially with the Devils' last 2 games. They've been giving up quite a bit of goals. If someone's going to score for LA, it's probably Scory Perry. Dawson Mercer, back-to-back games for the Devils. And then assist props. Adrian Kempe, 3 games in a row with an assist in 4 of his last 5, plus 100. And Jack Hughes, back-to-back games with an assist, minus 108. Jesper Bratt, back-to-back games with an assist, minus 105 here in this one. Tarasenko has 4 goals in 4 games versus Demko. Yeah, I did see that his history against the Canucks was good, but he hasn't been producing recently. So I have to ride the Kiefer Sherwood train, plus 290. Plus 290. What am I missing with him? Yeah, he scored 3 goals in the last game. No goals before that against the Rangers, and then 2 against Edmonton. Yeah, so 5 goals over his last 3 games. So yeah, he's shooting the puck. He's scoring a bunch of goals for sure. Perry, anytime goal. Yeah, not a bad look. Sup, dudes? Let's fucking go. Yes, Olaf. How's it going? Nice to see you. Kings are not playing well on the road either. They have 2 regulation wins this year. Yeah, I get that. Maybe what I should have said is they're having more success on the road than they are at home. Meyer, anytime goal, and Mercer point. I like it, Richie. And Sherwood has Cy Young numbers, 9-0. Wow. Kings in reg, says Icex. I disagree with you, but that's okay. Other games on the slate that I did not break down. Let's go here. As we scroll up, we got to most of the early games here. Dallas and Florida. Florida has won the last 4 meetings between the teams. 7 overs, no unders, 2 games finished with 6 goals. So we've seen some very high-scoring games when Dallas and Florida face each other. Ultimately, I didn't want to get to a side here in this game. There is value with Dallas, but I'm not sure they get the win here in this one. Point props, not a lot of value there. Goal props, Sam Reinhart, 3 games in a row, plus 165 with a goal. And he has scored in 5 of his last 6 against Dallas. So Reinhart has had success against the Dallas Stars, and he's scoring goals right now. That would be my play here in this game. If I was getting to anything, Mikko Rantanen, a power play point in 4 of his last 5 games, but only plus 125 there in that one. Toronto and Philadelphia. Toronto 11-1 in the last 12 meetings between these 2 teams. The Leafs have dominated the Flyers for a long time. 9 of the last 11 games have gone over 6.5. So usually we see Toronto Philly play. We see a very high-scoring Toronto win. But I'm not sure. Not sure if that's going to continue here in this one. The Leafs 5-1, 0-3 on the road. Philadelphia 6-3-1 in the season, 6-1 at home. The Flyers have played very, very well at home, and the Flyers winning games recently. Toronto had won back-to-back games against Buffalo and Calgary, both by 4-3 scores and 1-goal games. But before that, 5-2 loss to New Jersey, 5-3 loss to Buffalo, and then a 6-3 loss in their most recent game to Columbus. When I look at this game, I lean with the Flyers. Flyers plus 107, a home dog. I think they're a good look here in this game. Guys on streaks, when it comes to point props, not a whole lot. Noah Cates, back-to-back games at the point, 3 of his last 5. He's plus 129. Travis Konechny has scored in back-to-back games. He's plus 230. Trevor Zegras, a power play point in 3 games in a row and 4 of his last 5. So Zegras has been producing on the power play quite a bit, plus 300 to get a power play point. And Noah Cates, back-to-back games with a power play point, plus 525 for Cates. Assist props, Trevor Zegras has an assist in 4 of his last 5 games. He's plus 140. Matthew Knies has an assist in 3 games in a row. He's plus 126. Noah Cates has an assist in back-to-back games. He's plus 256 here in this game. Washington and Buffalo. Buffalo 4-1 in the last 5 meetings between the teams. 8 overs, 0 unders, and 2 games finished with 6 goals to a total of 6. We've seen very high scoring games between these teams, mostly now just 6.5s here. But on the second night of a back-to-back for Washington, it does make sense. Logan Thompson was in net yesterday. He was the reason why I did not bet that over. And now it's Charlie Lindgren, who's 1-2 with a 3.71 goals against average, 882 save percentage. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, only 1 game. Overtime loss, 3.87 goals against average, 818 save percentage here. I think this one will be more higher scoring than yesterday's game for the Caps. Looking at players on streaks, Alex Tuch has a point in 4 of his last 5. He's minus 125. Josh Doan is heating up. He's got a point in back-to-back games. He's plus 121 and faced Washington 1 time, and he got a goal and an assist in that game against the Caps. Power play points, no value there. It'll be on streaks there. Alex Tuch has an assist in back-to-back games, plus 172 for the Buffalo Sabres here. And then the final 2 games of the slate, Chicago and Edmonton. Edmonton 8-1 in the last 9 meetings between the teams. That shouldn't surprise anybody. 3 games in a row over 6.5 for the Hawks and the Oilers. I know the Hawks are huge dogs in this game and very appealing at plus 240, plus 235 for underdog bettors, even the plus 1.5, minus 105 in this game. But I don't want to back the Hawks here in this one against a team they have struggled against in the past here. Point props with value, Andre Burakovsky, back-to-back games with the point, plus 124. Jake Wallman, back-to-back games with the point, plus 121. Goal streaks, nobody really on any kind of big goal streak. Draisaitl power play point, 4 of his last 5 games, plus 110. Not really a lot of value there. Nugent Hopkins assist, minus 115. He's done that in 4 of his last 5 games. Connor Bedard has an assist in back-to-back games, plus 120. Draisaitl, minus 175 for an assist, no value there. Jake Wallman, back-to-back games with an assist, plus 157, and 3 of his last 5 games. And finally, New York Rangers and Seattle Kraken. The Rangers 6-1-1 against Seattle all time. Since Seattle joined the league, Rangers have had a lot of success against them. 5 of the 8 games going under 5.5. So a lot of low-scoring games there. Pass. Kind of lean with the under, but pass. I think this is going to be probably a boring game compared to other ones on the slate. Alexis Lafreniere, back-to-back games with a point, minus 102. Will Cooley, 3 games in a row with a point, plus 143. So there's some value with Cooley. Nobody really on any kind of goal streak or power play point streak. Assist streaks. Will Cooley again, 3 games in a row with an assist, plus 290. Alexis Lafreniere, back-to-back games with an assist, plus 188. And then that's basically about it here in this game. But that's today's show. If you want the rest of my plays for today's slate, make sure to become a member on the YouTube channel, like a few other people have already done during the show today. And then check the post section on the YouTube channel where I will be posting my full card in just a few minutes. And I think you can find it under the member section as well. When it comes to tomorrow, normally I don't do a Sunday show. I'm seeing 5 games tomorrow, so to be determined. To be determined if there will be a show tomorrow. If not, we'll be back on Monday at our regular time. And I think that's basically it. Let's go see. Dallas has gone 7 straight games without a first period goal. Okay. So slow starters. Evan Rodriguez has 4 goals in 6 games against Ottinger, and he's on the top line, plus 370. I like it with Reinhart, right? Is Reinhart on the top line? Evan Rodriguez has scored the first goal in each of his last 3 appearances against the Stars. Wild stat. Wow. There you go. So Rodriguez goal or Rodriguez first goal? This is good luck. 6.5 is tempting. Auto Doan anytime goal. Not an auto, but I might get to Doan point. I might get to his point prop for sure. Nazer point has been money. There you go. Pass game. Yeah. You feel that. Yeah. Thanks, Terry. Have a good evening. You too, Charles. Best of luck. Cooley is underrated. Great show, Terry. Best of luck. Thank you, Richie. Best luck to everyone. Enjoy the NHL slate today. Enjoy CFL playoffs. No CFL plays for me yet, but I am heavily leaning towards Justin McInnis anytime touchdown for the BC Lions. I'm like 99% going to add that. So there's a free CFL play. Justin McInnis anytime touchdown in the CFL playoffs. Go Blue Jays. Game 7 tonight. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm cheering for them. I have never got to see one of my teams win a championship. So I am hoping that happens today. But thank you guys for watching. Best of luck. And we'll see you guys on the next show, whenever that is, either tomorrow or Monday. Best of luck, guys.